The door was colder than the rest of the ship. Reyes felt it through his gloves as he placed his palms flat against the steel. Cold, damp, sweating like the hull itself. He listened again. No sound, no movement, just a low, distant groan of a freighter pushing through the water. "Cover," he said quietly. Vega and Knox shifted positions without a word. Rifles aimed down the corridor. Reyes stepped closer to the lock mechanism. Bolts welded in place, not rush work, intentional. Whoever sealed this door didn't want it opened quickly. Reyes set his charge with careful hands, small, focused, enough to break the seal without turning the inside into shrapnel. He stepped back, raised a fist. The blast was sharp and contained, a hard metallic crack that echoed once then died. The door sagged inward. Reyes moved immediately, rifles up, breathing steady. Inside the air was different, cleaner, colder. A single overhead light burned white and harsh, swaying slightly from the blast. It illuminated a small compartment, bare steel walls, a cot bolted to the floor, a folding table, restraining hangs unused from one corner. A woman sitting on the edge of the cot. She didn't scream, she didn't flinch. She looked up at Reyes like she had been waiting. Dark hair pulled back tight, face pale but composed. Her wrists were red where the strings had been removed recently. She wore plain clothes, not torn, not theatrical. Her eyes tracked Reyes' weapon first, then his stance, then his face. What little of it she could see beneath the shadow of his gear. She assessed him. That caught Reyes' attention. He lowered the rifle a fraction, not enough to be careless, enough to signal control. "You're not cartel," she said. Her voice was calm, not hopeful, certain. "No," Reyes replied. "Good," she said. "Then you're late." The light swayed again. Somewhere deep in the ship, metal shifted and groaned. Reyes glanced at the room, cataloging exits, corners, angles. No immediate threats, no hidden weapons. He looked back at her. "What's your name?" he asked. She hesitated long enough to be intentional. "Lena." Vega appeared at the doorway, weapon still up. His eyes flickered from Reyes to the woman, then back again. "We're clear behind you," Vega said. "No movement." Reyes nodded, but didn't take his eyes off her. "How long you been here?" he asked. Lena stood slowly, testing her balance. She moved like someone who had refused to look weak even when exhausted. "Long enough to know this ship is wrong," she said. "Long enough to know that you didn't come for me." That was accurate. Reyes respected accuracy. "What were you doing on it?" he asked. She looked past him, toward the dark corridor, beyond the door, towards the bodies, the silence, the aftermath he carried with him. "They brought me here to make something work," she said. "When I refused, they locked me in a box and waited for me to change my mind." "And did you?" "No." That answer came with heat, without pride, just truth. Reyes studied her again. No fear response, no hysteria, no relief. Strong enough to cloud judgment. She was still thinking. That made her dangerous in different ways. "Can you walk?" he asked. "Yes." "Can you move fast?" She met his eyes, held them. "Yes." He turned slightly, signaling to Vega and Knox. "We're exfilling," Reyes said. "Package included." Lena raised an eyebrow. "Package?" "You," Reyes said. "For now." She didn't argue. That impressed him more than gratitude would have. They moved out together. The corridor felt narrower on the way back. The ship, louder, angrier. Alarms hadn't sounded, but something in this freighter had changed, like it knew it was bleeding. As they reached the ladder well, Lena spoke again, quieter this time. "They won't stop," she said. "Not after tonight." Reyes glanced at her as they descended. "Neither will we." The deck door opened to night. Cold air, black ocean, small boat waiting below. Lights low, engine low, like a held breath. As Reyes stepped onto the ladder, he felt the shift. This wasn't just a cleanup mission anymore. It was the beginning of something larger, something that would follow him off this ship. Lena climbed after him, steady hands, eyes never leaving the horizon. Behind them, the freighter rolled on through the dark, silent, wounded, full of secrets that hadn't surfaced yet. Reyes didn't look back. He already knew this wasn't over.